everybody, welcome back to Disco Elysium. I have looked at a guide. Spoiler alert. I did look at a guide, yes, but I'm excited because I didn't get really any spoilers, just kind of a direction to go, because we're just kind of wandering around, really just not knowing what the heck to do. And also,
Looking for something, Aunt? Huh?
Yeah.
Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
We have to put a skill in the half-light to fix that. Well, dingy dang it. Next time we'll save before doing that. Because the only other way to get this information is to make... oops, no. Tommy, tell us. No, how do I... We're done for now. Okay. And I don't wanna, because that will sour our relationship. And I like Tommy. Alright. And also... This guy. This guy.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Huh. Who are these strike breakers? Honest men and women with rights to work to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want to work, they ought to let in those who do want to work. What exactly is your goal here? Honest work would be working. And shut the gates. Okay, I want to discuss something else. Huh. Leave for now. No, I read that we can ask him about the victim's tattoos. Two people about them. Who's the other person? Ah, dang it. Hang on. Alright, we're gonna do something probably a little stupid. I'm gonna load an older game. That's a save. That's an autosave. Alright. Because I really don't want to upset Tommy, and we cannot talk about the tattoos right now. So the only thing we could do is go annoy this racist dude or bother Tommy. And I don't want to bother Tommy. I like him. He is a good boy. Haha! Okay. There's the check. We are going to save now.
Looking for something, Aunt? Huh? Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah, you know what? Go fuck yourself, dude. Seriously.
Looking for something, Aunt? Huh? Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
Okay. There we go. Totally was not watching TV or anything. Nope. Wasn't doing that. Alright, okay. Now we've got him. Alright, what is it? Men like this only respect two things, strength and fear. Show me her Lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's Lorry, where is it? I can read. Fuck you. I told you I'm not gonna. There. His voice goes smaller as yours. Okay, I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand? What? I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kip. You're gonna be bleeding. Ew. Ew, I don't like either one of these. I don't like either one of these. Look, fuck you, man. He tries to wave you off. It's some lorry driver, their green banged up thing. Lorry down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is. When did she go away? I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke probably. I haven't seen her for days. Where exactly is her lorry? Past the monument down there. He waves south. The green tempo. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay? Alright. There we go. Save. We should save more often. Okay. So is it in here? This one? This one? We could get the keys from Tommy, but we're just gonna smash the window. Oh, this one. We have the crowbar equipped. Okay. Smashing window. This green Fallen AZ Contemporarian is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days. This is the one he pointed to, the green lorry. Try to peek in the window. The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You could barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers. I'm gonna try and click through as many of these as possible because I want to go to sleep soon and shift to day 3 because that opens a whole world of stuff we can do. Try the door handle. The door is locked. The handle looks shiny. It's like it's recently replaced. There's no picking this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design. How am I gonna get this open? With a key or a tool? Like, say, a pry bar. Good thing you have one. Okay. We will salve. Much salving. Smash it. Oh, God. What the fuck was that sound? Oh, was that the sound of us taking health? Is that what happened? Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out, and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass. It looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach. Yeah, okay, we're not doing that. I don't have the fucking skills, so... yep, that's just how that's gonna be. It shouldn't take us that long. So even though I'm tempted, I wouldn't let me watching TV. Or maybe it's impossible. Thought I'd be a whole hecka upset. You know, I'm gonna double check that. We'll try one more time and then I'll double check it. Oh, okay, cool. Works for me. With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar, a glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, Lorry cabin. Fuck the police. Oh, smash it apologetically. That sounds nice. I'm sorry. The window shatters and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. Open the door from the inside. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front of the toolbox, tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be. Admire the posters. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold oven engine attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy with a hint of ambrette. Wafting? Yeah, probably through the bitter air of the cabin. Well, you hear it wafting more than you hear wafting. What? Now it just sounds wrong. Stop and wonder, what's that smell? Why does that sound familiar? The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably granite number 5. Study the centerfold. The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The folded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. This is Tippy? Tillon? A starlet from dawn of cinematography. Less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death. Sad face. What happened to her? She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world and the camera too. Enough of the posters. The actresses and the rare actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat. Examine the radio. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver. The peculiar frequency tableau indicates that at least 128 stations have been saved on this radio. It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together. Why would anyone need so many radio stations? Unclear. For contacting an entire fleet of lorries, for example, this must be the nerve center of a well-organized operation. Is there anything I can do with the radio? Not without the dial key, no. Look around the cabin. The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat. Check the pedals. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like few tools lying around here. A hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail catches your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip. The sandpaper could also rub off the patterns from the driver's right boot sole. Ooh, the plot thickens. Matching one of the footprints found from the crime scene, which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching. Women. First drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? You've identified the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys had anything to do with the drug trade? This would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. You should probably still talk to them, see what they've got to say for themselves. The movie star is still smiling from the walls, but there's something strange about the passenger seat. The radio transmitter sits on the center console, and a pull-out toolbox lies hidden beneath the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. Peel off the cover of the passenger seat. Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen. Fold open the topmost map. This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intake are marked with a circle. It looks like there are a scant few ways of getting into the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all. There, hundreds and thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881, high above the massive brown and red roofs that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield. Where does the road lead? To Coron? Through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road. Fold open the second map. This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Box, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct. Look at the third map. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway. Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to the East Motor Track. These smugglers have infiltrated the motor tracks. The cluttered cabin of the abandoned lorry offers no reply. Return the stack of papers under the seat. You stuff the maps back under the seat cover. Better not leave traces of you being here yet. The movie stars look silently by. Well, I mean, having smashed the window, I think somebody's gonna know. Pull out the pull-out toolbox. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty except for a folded newspaper. Unfold the newspaper. It's an issue of, oh god, Peripherik? From last Wednesday, a piece of paper falls from its pages. Pick up the note. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Eulian frequency system. Push in the pull-out toolbox. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Posters, a radio, dust on the windows. Close the door. You close the rusty old lorry. Your job here is done. Boop. Suggestion. Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type. Wait, there are capo types? Yes, guess what's yours? Oh, we went through this the last time. I'm a cool cop. I don't remember what we picked last time, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't cool. Cool cop? Jeez. No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? I'm sorry. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or maybe maybe every time you say you're sorry, you'll get $1 million. That won't happen. What is this? Oh, it's a thought. That's what we got. Alright, what is this? Report back to Joyce. Let's confront the Hardy Boys first, because in my looking at guides, said something about talking to Kim after investigating the Lorry. So we'll just talk to the Hardy Boys. And I don't know. I really want this day to be over, damn it. And I don't want to go buy 7 books. Alright, bruv. Wait.
One lonesome clown. What a sad sight. What do you want?
You're so rude. Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade. Like hell you have. He leans back unruffled. There's no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos. Ha. It's fucked up. You're right. There is no local drug trade, except you, point at Titus. That's a mighty interesting theory. He rubs his jaw, smiling. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street. Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do, to get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies. You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly, he grins. For the good of the community, of course. This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off poisoning your own people. Boo fucking who. People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized. Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it. Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself. The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing, she runs this thing, right? My answer is, fuck off. He takes a step closer. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene. And here we go. Back to the usual, the woman sighs. I know, the little man raises his index finger excitedly. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints. Despite everything, the little man is quick on his feet. Go fuck your mom, Dennis. Oh, like, yay! Experience. That's more like it, boys. She turns to you. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know? Is there anything here? Let's go over the rape victim again. Seriously, man? He shakes his head. Fine, fire away. So, what's your relationship with the mercenary? Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship. It was like the karaoke incident all over again, or like some of the other girls he was harassing. Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation. So, the rape. When was that? He did it before we killed him. He's not going to do it again. He crushes his half-empty beer can, so what does it matter? We could establish a timeline. Alright, 2 weeks maybe? I don't know. I need another beer. He turns to Glenn. Here you go, boss. The tall blonde throws him a can. Titus cracks it open. So, what's your relationship with her? I know her. He looks around. An uncommon silence fills the room. Oh, okay, cool. How well, though? Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months. He crosses his arms. He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten. So she's not from around here. You mean Revishul? Nah, she's an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter. Don't you give her any more trouble, the fat guy blurts out. She just had some bad luck, that's all. Shut up, Angie. He slaps his forehead. She doesn't need your help. Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. You said you partied. Cool. That's cool. But what did you mean? What do you think I meant? Sex, drugs, and karaoke, right? Yes, and no. He looks you straight in the eye. Got something to say about it? So you're saying the two of you were close? No, we just fucked, that's all. He states matter-of-factly, I'm not going to give you any details if that's what you're after, so put your dick away. Gross. He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're going to get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance if I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I think, laughs nervously, I think I know her. You don't know her. You're wrong, I do. Not the way I do. Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, enough about it then. Yeah, whatever. How long do we have to wait? Is it 20? Is it 21? Alright, what's this little green bobble? Bobble-a-booble-a. See hawthorn bushes outside. Cafeteria, and behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-high window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. Aha! Ha ha! Alright, you see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown in a single thicket over a period of circa 50 years. It takes time for a hedge like that to form. I know it happens if we get that. So we're gonna get it. There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's too cold outside. One can't see into the Union box from the yard outside. That hawthorn is too thick. Break my geese. And to do a safe. And we do a safe. Yep, thank you. I will now take this check, please. Damn, would have been nice if we got it on the first try. Thank you. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence. Someone's hid a key in the bush. Point at the window. Huh? The big guy looks behind him. I need you guys to hand that key to me. And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the smell is killing me. We can't always get what we want. God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it. His whiny voice is in deep contrast with his stature. Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite. I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there. With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you. Thank you, Theo. Take the key. The key is brass. Workshop spare. Is it etched to its bow? The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence. Come on, man. We're just having some fun. Where's the Harmon? I'm tired of listening to your shit. Thank you. Nod to the old man. Don't thank me. The old man takes out his pack of chewing tobacco. I don't give 2 shits about your key. Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union box window? Didn't even know it was there. The man looks at the key in your hand, then around at the room. Boys? No idea? Never seen it. Someone must have hid it there before this room became our place. Look at the key in your hand. I wonder what door does it open. It's an older building. Who knows? He shrugs. Okay, and with that, we're going to end the episode. The beginning was kind of a shit show, so I don't know how long this is, but I was aiming for 30 minutes. Yes, our videos are going to be shorter, but I'm hoping to upload them more often, so you get the same amount of content. Yep. Aw, man. I have to make twice as many thumbnails, though. Dang, just realized. Oh, well. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and playing with me. I had a ton of fun. I'm glad we finally have a direction to go in, because I was getting pretty frustrated with this game, and that's why it's taken me so long to do another episode. But that's okay. I'll see you all next time. Bye!